Hello everyone, welcome to the another episode of today's GK program. So let's begin with the previous day question. It was, what is Samudrayan project sometimes seen in the news? A. Research expedition carried by Indian Navy. B. New vessels development project for Indian Coast Guard. C. A project to develop sea tourism. Or D. A project for deep ocean exploration for rare minerals. And the answer was option D, a project for deep ocean exploration for rare minerals. Recently, Union Minister of State Independent Charge Earth Sciences informed the Rajya Sabha about Samudrayan project, which was launched under Deep Ocean Mission. The minister informed that during December 2022, deep ocean exploration for polymetallic manganese nodule at Central Indian Ocean Basin preliminary trial was conducted. The trial was conducted using autonomous underwater vehicle. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Now let's start today's session. And the question 1 is, consider the following statements regarding the Prashad scheme. Statement 1, the scheme is centrally sponsored scheme. And statement 2, it is launched by the Ministry of Tourism. You have to select the correct statement with the help of the given options. And options are A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, or D, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. The National Mission on Pilgrimage Rejuvenation and Spiritual Heritage Augmentation Drive, that is Prashad scheme, was launched with the objective of integrated development of identified pilgrimage and heritage destinations. Prashad is a central sector scheme fully financed by the Government of India. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It was launched by the Union Ministry of Tourism in the year 2014-15. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question. With reference to the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, NMP, consider the following statements. 1. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways reviews the progress of PM Gati Shakti. And 2. The objective of the PM Gati Shakti mission is to transform connectivity infrastructure in India. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, or D. neither 1 nor 2. And the correct answer is option B. 2 only. Recently, the Network Planning Group, that is NPG, under PM Gati Shakti at its 46th session examined and recommended 4 infrastructure projects. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry reviews the progress of PM Gati Shakti. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Several ministries of the government have been brought on one platform under this mission. These includes railways, road and highways, petroleum and natural gas, telecommunication, power, shipping and civil aviation. PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan aims at facilitating development of multi-modal connectivity infrastructure to various economic zones including ports and shipping centers. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding World Health Day. 1. It is celebrated every year on 7th April. And 2. The theme for 2023 is Health for All. You have to select the correct statement with the help of the options given below. Options are A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, or D. neither 1 nor 2. And the answer is option C. both 1 and 2. The 75th World Health Day was observed on 7th April across the world. Hence, statement 1 is correct. In 1948, countries of the world came together and founded WHO to promote health, keep the world safe, and serve the vulnerable. So, everyone, everywhere can attain the highest level of health and well-being. Health for All is the theme for year 2023. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. India Justice Report 2022 is released by which of the following? National Legal Services Authority, that is NALSA, NALSA, ADF India, Tata Trusts, or Bureau of Police Research and Development. And the answer is option C, Tata Trusts. Recently, the India Justice Report 2022 was released by Tata Trusts. It ranks police forces of states based on various indicators such as vacancies as against the sanctioned strength, representation of women and scheduled caste or scheduled tribe communities, and so on. As per the report's findings, between January 2020 and January 2022, the overall vacancies in police rose from 20.3% of the sanctioned strength to 22.1%. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question. What is Saptarishi priorities sometimes seen in the news? A. 7 guiding priorities of Union Budget 2023-24. B. 7 sacred Hindu sages. C. Ursa Major constellation. Or D. 7 economic priorities of RBI. And the answer is option A, 7 guiding priorities of Union Budget 2023-24. Recently, Union Finance Minister announced the first budget in Amrit Kal will be guided by 7 priorities that complement each other and act as the Saptarishi. These are inclusive development, reaching the last mile, infrastructure and investment, unleashing the potential, green growth, youth power, and financial sector. To ensure the guiding Saptarishis is reaching the last mile under this, one of the announcements is support for poor prisoners. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question. When a bill is sent to the governor after it is passed by state legislature, he can give his assent to the bill, withhold his assent to the bill, return all types of bills for reconsideration, and reserve the bill. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 2 and 4 only. B. 1, 2 and 4 only. C. 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. Or D. 1, 2 and 3 only. And the correct answer is option B. 1, 2 and 4 only. Recently, Tamil Nadu governor commented that if a governor withholds assent to a bill passed by the assembly, it means the bill is dead, citing interpretations of Supreme Court. When a bill is sent to the governor after it is passed by the state legislature, he can give his assent to the bill or withholds his assent to the bill or return the bill if it is not a money bill for reconsideration of the state legislature. However, if the bill is passed again by the state legislature with or without amendments, the governor has to give his assent to the bill. Reserve the bill for the consideration of the President. In one case, such reservation is obligatory, that is, where the bill passed by the state legislature endangers the position of the state high court. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now let's move on to the next question. With reference to the International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It was conceived in July 1944. Statement 2. The IMF issues an international reserve asset known as special drawing rights. And Statement 3. The current managing director of IMF is Kristalina Georgieva. You have to select the correct statement with the help of the given options. And options are A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, or D. 1, 2 and 3. And answer is option D. 1, 2 and 3. Recently, the International Monetary Fund chief said that the world economy is expected to grow at less than 3% this year, with India and China expected to account for half of global growth in 2023. The IMF was conceived in July 1944 at the United Nations Bretton Woods Conference. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The 44 countries in attendance sought to build a framework for international economic cooperation and avoid repeating the competitive currency devaluations that contributed to the Great Depression of the 1930s. The IMF issues an international reserve asset known as special drawing rights or SDRs that can supplement the official reserves of member countries. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Total global allocations are currently about SDR 204.2 billion, that is about $293 billion. IMF members can voluntarily exchange SDRs for currencies among themselves. The current managing director of IMF is Kristalina Georgieva. Hence, statement 3 is also correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the Convention on Biological Diversity, that is CBD. 1. It is a legally binding treaty to conserve biodiversity. And 2. The CBD Secretariat is based in Canberra, Australia. Which of this statement or statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, or D. neither 1 nor 2. And the correct answer is option A. 1 only. The Convention on Biological Diversity, that is CBD, is a legally binding treaty to conserve biodiversity that has been in force since 1993. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It sets out guidelines for countries to protect biodiversity, ensure sustainable use, and promote fair and equitable benefit sharing. The CBD Secretariat is based in Montreal, Canada. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. In 2000, a supplementary agreement to the convention known as the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety was adopted. The Nagoya Protocol on Access to Genetic Resources and the Fair and Equitable Sharing of Benefits Arising from Their Utilization, that is ABS, was adopted in 2010 in Nagoya, Japan at COP10. It is noteworthy that India enacted Biological Diversity Act in 2002 for giving effect to the provisions of the CBD. Next question. Bandipur Tiger Reserve is located in which of the following states of India? Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha or Rajasthan? And the answer is option A, Karnataka. The Prime Minister of India is going to visit Bandipur National Park in Karnataka. Bandipur Tiger Reserve was established in 1973 under Project Tiger. In 1985, by including adjacent areas from Venugopala Wildlife Park, it was enlarged and named as Bandipur National Park. It is situated in two contiguous districts of Karnataka and is located at the tri-junction area of the states Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. It forms a part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The Kabini Reservoir separates the Bandipur and Nagarhole Tiger Reserve. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Now it's time for the next and last question. National Startup Awards, that is NSA, is associated with which of the following ministries or institutions or departments? Niti Aayog, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, or Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. And the correct answer is option D, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. The applications for National Startup Awards 2023 have been made live from 1st April 2023 and the deadline for submissions is 31st May 2023. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT, launched the National Startup Awards in 2020 to reward and recognize outstanding startups and enablers in the startup ecosystem. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. So far, 3 editions have acknowledged startups and enablers who have been instrumental in revolutionizing and development of Indian startup ecosystem. To continue the legacy of recognizing and rewarding diverse set of startups, DPIIT has launched the 4th edition of the National Startup Awards. DPIIT is a central government department under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry in India. Now it's time for the practice question. In the context of which of the following countries Ground Self-Defense Force helicopter was mentioned in the news recently? Options are A. Japan, B. India, C. Australia, or D. South Africa. So that's it for today. Don't forget to answer in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next session. Till then, Jai Hind.